Hey guys. All right, it is a little early. That's because this is a big project and I need to finish it probably a little earlier than normal because I need to ensure that this dries at a reasonable time. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start mixing here. Hello. And yeah, I'm gonna do this huge piece. I don't know if you can tell how big it is, but look at my hands on it. That shows you how big it is. Yeah, it's wood, and I don't know how big it is. I think it's like at least 3 feet across, I want to say. Maybe even a little bigger. Hey, Christina. Hey, everybody. Yeah, and it has been pouring rain all day, so I've been heating up the resin for the last couple hours to make sure we get a good product here. This is interesting to do such a big one. Yeah, because this is wood, I primed it, and then I also put down a layer of the white base tint. So yeah, because I don't want the resin to just soak into the wood. So hopefully that will be good enough. We'll figure it out. I don't have any moderators here yet, do I? Oh, nice, Tim. That's good to know. Yeah, I did a desk before with resin, and then I did kitchen countertops. So I figure I can do these. Oh, good. Tiffany's here. Rebecca's here. Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay. So I'm using the Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. And this is mixing very easily because, like I said, I've been heating it for actually the last couple hours. And then I'll go over the colors that I'm using. I'm using the Stone Coat Countertops teal base tint, the Stone Coat Countertops white base tint, but I mixed it with the pearl metallic mica powder, so it wouldn't be as bright white. I'm using Just Resin ultramarine violet pigment paste, bright gold pigment paste, and then I'm using Stone Coat Countertops Copper Metallic and Blue Earth Metallic. So I'm going for definitely a lighter look on this one. No black, guys, no black. You're not that late, you're good. This is a big piece of round wood. Yeah, I started early. I didn't really plan this out very well because I have a huge photo shoot tomorrow, so I'm a little stressed out because I need this to be dry by tomorrow morning. So who knows, if I keep the heat going, should be okay. All right, and if I need to do this in layers, I probably will. I don't think I'll mix up any more resin than this. So if this is not enough to cover this piece, well, so be it. We'll live. All right. Good. Just do a little more teal. Okay. I'm glad you're excited. I'm very nervous. I'm sure it'll come out. Like, thus far, nothing has not worked out. But it's still nerve-wracking every time. Okay. Yeah, this resin is very fluid. So I'm going to kind of get right to it because I've been heating it up. The work time on this should be at least like 45 minutes, around there. But I am a little worried about it just because I have heated it up so much already that it might be a little less work time, but who knows? We'll see. I gotta mix these mica powders in extra well. All right. Yeah. Super excited, super nervous. Trying not to paint my computer or my floor too much. Or my shoes. Well, my shoes are covered in paint. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm going to show you guys because I did a resin painting with this color, but I don't think you could really see it. But this is the Just Resin Ultramarine Violet. I don't know if you can see. I had to put my camera up super high to try to get as much of this big circle in there as possible. So I'm not that tall. Brooke, the photo shoot is for my book, actually. So tomorrow I will be doing over 20 acrylic pour techniques. Yeah, it'll probably be the most paintings I've ever done in one day. Hopefully we can get it done in one day. We'll see, you know. Plus some other things. I can't tell you all my secrets. Only most of them. All right. Almost done with the mixing here, I think, and then we'll just jump right in. I probably will end up mixing a little more white. Aw, thank you, Tim. You rock. I will probably enjoy a latte later. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll pay a bill. All right. I do have some clear left. I think one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pour a little more purple into here. I'm going to get a little more because it's just a little too translucent or transparent, whatever the appropriate word is. So I'm going to just get a little more purple in there. And then we'll get started. Okay. Swear I'm not trying to delay. Just want to make sure my colors are fully ready. Sorry, did I miss a question? Stone Coat bottles? Yeah, we're using the Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat Resin. Thank you, Christina. You're so sweet. And guys, I am definitely working on getting to North Carolina to do a collab with Christina. So hopefully that should work out. All right, here we go. No more beating around the bush. Let's just get started. All right, I am starting with my white. And I can already tell that I'll be mixing up some more of this. I figured I would probably need 2 cups of white. This is also so weird for me, not using any black in this. Okay, how sensitive is the resin to humidity? Please clarify. Do you mean like, can you do resin when it's really humid, or do you mean dry time? Or, I mean, I haven't really heard too much about humidity in terms of doing resin, more temperature. Like you want to do it around, you don't want it to be too cold or too hot. So generally in between like 70 and 80 degrees is pretty good. But I'm not totally sure about humidity. I mean, people in Hawaii and stuff, I'm sure. If anyone can chime in, if you're in Florida or Hawaii or whatever and you live in a very humid area. I did some resin in Florida and I didn't notice it being a problem. However, I was in a room with an air conditioner, so probably had less humidity. I would think, well, it really depends on the temperature. If the humidity is high, it generally means that the temperature is high, and in which case it probably wouldn't take much longer to cure. That's just my thought on it. Yeah. Okay. Mixing in some more pearl. I am like crazy excited about this one. And I'm excited about the colors. All right, let's get in here with some of the teal. And I do have kind of a picture in my head of what I'm going for, but who knows how things will actually come out. Okay. All right. And then let's get in here with some of this. This is the earth blue earth, my bad. So it's actually like a really pretty, delicate, light blue. Look at that. I don't use this one too often because I'm often going for kind of crazy contrast. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget your thumbs up. That's one of my forms of payment. It's your thumbs up. Okay, and we're getting in here with some more white. Now, as this is such a big piece, I don't plan on tilting it. Plus, I worked really hard to get this table level. So, I'm gonna try not to move anything. Because this piece, I plan on letting it stay here until it's dry, so. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna do the heat gun. I'm gonna unplug my heater so I don't blow anything. And move this out of the way. Okay, this is your heat gun warning. It's not loud at all, but you know, just in case you happen to be particularly sensitive. Here we go. Okay. So far so good. This is definitely a bigger surface, so it's a little interesting manipulating it. I'm going to fill in some spots here with my hands. Kathy, that's a great question. Could definitely do that, but the heat specifically, this is a very hot heat gun, which definitely helps it move along. And it's got pretty much as much air force as the hairdryer, maybe a little bit less, but I like that because it's delicate. Okay, now let's get in here with some of the bronze. And I definitely don't want like tons in here, but I want some, just kind of a few little parts. I've also got the gold still, and I've got some more of this blue. I may actually end up tilting this. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to have to, otherwise I'm definitely going to run out of resin. Well, let's see. Okay, here's some of the gold as well. I love this gold. I like it because it really sits on top. Okay. See. Got a little more clear in here. Just gonna mix up just a little more white. This may end up being a multi-layered resin painting. We'll see. Definitely an adventure. All right. Jocelyn, me too. I have some part of some song stuck in my head. Okay. A little more white in here. I'm afraid that I'm going to push this off the table if I try to tilt it. Okay. I'm just thinking, guys. Just thinking. Oh, we see horses, we see faces, all kinds of things, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go with some more gold over here. And I still have the purple as well. I haven't forgotten. I kind of wanted to save that for last as some accents. Okay, and then I do have more bronze. Okay, I'm gonna get some bronze on the other side. All right, let's get in there with the purple. See what happens. Yeah, Lazy Susan underneath would help. That would have to be a really big Lazy Susan. Plus that may throw off, this is that ultramarine. Woo! May throw off the levelness, but who knows. All right. Okay. All right. There we go. That is all of our resin. Yes, this board is very heavy. All right, I'm getting in here with the heat gun again, guys. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to help out some of the edges here. And then I think I'm going to tilt. Even though I said I wasn't gonna, I think it's gonna happen. So just helping it so it will flow over here. What can I say? Tilting makes everything better sometimes. All right. I do apologize. I can't see any comments right this exact second. So hopefully my moderators do a good job of helping anyone. All right, it's definitely interesting doing a piece this big. right, let's try tilting here. See what happens. So far, so good. Whoop. Don't drop it off the table. Okay. We have liftoff over here. All right. Go back this way. It is hard to heat up this whole thing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna apply a little more heat here. So 1 second, guys. Especially on the other side. Come on, extension cord. Here we go. Whoop. All right. Thank you guys for bearing in here with me. I guess the other really big resin projects I did too, I didn't do any of them live. So I may be more nervous than I thought. No pressure, no pressure. Must do huge resin painting and it must be awesome because it's live. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tilt a bit more this way. Thank you, Helen. Okay. Whew. Okay. Just taking it a little bit at a time, guys. A little bit at a time. I think I can get full coverage with this amount of resin. Not that it would hurt if I had a little bit more, but I think we'll make it work. All right. I'm also hoping that I covered my floor well enough over there. Because here we go. It's going off. All right, let's go a little bit this way. Well, this is how I get my exercise, guys. Okay. All right. some more over here. Taking some resin off the floor. All right, I'm gonna tilt it a bit this way, which I think I need to do from this side. Oh, this thing is heavy. Okay. All right, guys. We got this. We're gonna apply a little more heat over on that side. Here we go. Okay. Is everybody still with me? Are we still here? Let's go. Let's do this. We got this. Okay. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way before I totally resin all my mica powders and stuff to the table. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and work on the other side here. All right. I do appreciate y'all being so patient. I'm not sure why I thought this was a good idea for a live video. Woo, okay. Oh, good. I appreciate the help with the tilting. Any help I can get, you know. Okay. All right. I am going to see if I can get any more resin out of these cups for this side over here. So it's definitely a bit low. Okay. Well, you know what? All right, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I am going to mix up just a little bit more resin because that would just make my life so much easier. So we're gonna just do that real quick instead of trying to stretch it too much, you know? All right. Don't worry, guys. I take somewhat decent care of my computer. I'm sure it is sort of safe. Plus, I'm also sometimes hoping for its demise because I really need a new one. But I just can't bring myself to fork over that much money. Somewhat decent, yes. This is a big one. That's what somebody said. Ha ha ha. All right. Woo. Okay. Clear large Ziploc bags. That would be logical. I don't always operate logically. It would look pretty resined. Okay. So I'm going to just throw it into my white cup here and mix. Because I don't need a lot of color. I'm definitely not going for a lot of color. Honestly, even clear would probably work out well here. It does have, you know, I pre-painted it with the white background, so. And then I think I'll do a little more of this light blue. I really liked that color. All right, then I'm gonna just dump some clear here. And some over here. Okay. All right. No, the good thing about resin is that really no matter how much you use, it takes less than 24 hours to dry. I mean, unless you're in a really cold environment, which is why I've had the heater going in here all day. Because I need this to dry relatively quick. So having a hot environment will help speed up that process. Yeah, it's not like acrylic, which can take a few days to dry. It's real fast, really, especially comparatively. All right, we also have this side over here to finish. Okay. So that will add an interesting aspect of lightness. Let's go ahead with our heat gun. Warm it up. There's a few spots in here that I'm kind of trying to break up the white. Like I don't want it to be as white. So you probably saw me throw my finger through there. And then also, I think I'm going to go in here with some little kind of gold striations. Okay, back to the tilt. Here we go. Gonna go this way. I'm very sorry because I know you guys can't really see this part too well. If it makes you feel any better, neither can I. Okay. All right. I think we're going to wrap up soon, even just because I think the resin is beginning to set. Let's see. I'm going to go over this with heat one more time, guys. I'm sorry. It's not moving as well as it should. I hope I still have a little more time to play around with it. One more tilt, and then we're gonna leave it. Here we go. You guys have been awesome tonight, bearing with me. Hopefully we end up with something that we are happy with. That's the goal. Okay. Now one more time back the other direction. Also try not to step in any resin. All right. I think at this point, we're going to give it a rest. We'll see how it dries and then decide if I like it or not. If not, we'll go ahead and use this as a base layer and do some more on top of it. There's also, of course, always embellishment, gold leafing, and, you know, all that good stuffs. So, but I think for now, we're pretty much out of our work time with this. Yeah, plus that was quite the workout. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead. I'll do a close-up as usual. Because, yeah, I know. I had to put the camera pretty far because this is big. So here we go. I'm going to move the camera. It's going to shake. Okay. My arms are so tired. So I love this gold here. You can see how it kind of sits on top. It's really pretty. And then look at this dark blue that was created with the purple and the teal. So super awesome. Let's go around to the other side. I like the movement of this side. Oh, it's hard to get out the glare. Yeah, definitely lots of interesting things in here. Once again, I'm not entirely sure if I'm totally happy with it or not. Oh, thank you, Nancy. But I think it's at least a really good start, if anything. Yes, the mica powders are from Stone Coat, and then I use 2 pastes from Just Resin. The Ultramarine Violet, so that's that purple. And then the gold also is Just Resin, which I got from Artist Till Death. So there we go. Let's go over here to this side, I guess, real quick. Gold and the bronze in there. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should have used the gold or the bronze. But, you know, who knows? So let's go ahead and, like I said, let's let this dry. I'll probably do like a quick Instagram video tomorrow. Show you guys how it's dry. And then we'll decide from there if we want to do anything else on it. All right. Well, if anything, I definitely got my exercise for the day. So, yeah, I'm going to just pray that there isn't too much dust in here. I cleaned the studio very well today because I have a photo shoot tomorrow. So it should be fairly clean at least. And then I'm just going to not go in here until it's dry, basically. So yeah. Christina, probably not unless I embellish it more. So title day, thank you. I got that. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, there's some spots around the edge that are not covered. A couple little spots. It's probably pretty likely that I will do a little more on it, just to be perfectly honest, because I'm not totally happy with it, but you know, who knows? Sometimes as things dry, I really like it. sometimes not. So, you know, we'll let it dry and we'll go from there. And just a reminder, next week is the auction. So I'm really excited. I'll do a little like sneak peek beforehand. Yeah, it should spread out some. And if there's some missing spots, you can always do another coat. Not the end of the world either way. And I have to figure out what I want to do with these edges as well. Because, yeah, they're not very pretty, but it's like kind of rough. They're rough edges, so yeah. Heather Smith, unfortunately, we are wrapping up. So I was just about to sign off and say thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Was not too much pressure, so Maria, thank you. All right, I will see y'all later. Have a great night. You guys are awesome.